But when I travel alone, it's just really spontaneous. I just go with the flow, I guess. And I just really like the feeling of not being rushed, especially when traveling. And I know not everybody has the luxury or has the time freedom to actually slow travel. So I'm grateful for my, I guess, life situation or this life I built. Daldal with me here in Jeju. Kinda secluded days edition. I'm having brunch. We're having this rosé pasta or roast pasta, I don't know. And this orange caramel latte. It's Monday. It's a kinda chill day. I guess for this video, I just really want to share about how I usually travel or how I've been traveling lately and why I'm not really the best person to be asked about any itinerary related thing or even maybe food. I think food is fine pala. Okay, so how I travel very differently than most people I know, I guess. Kasi I don't usually have any itinerary when going to a place. Super wala. Dito sa Jeju. I mean, when I went here to South Korea, I just know the places that I want to go. I want to go to Seoul for the first few days. Then I'm gonna fly to Busan. Actually, I initially planned on doing Daegu, but I skipped it because I missed Busan. I went to Busan. From Busan, I'm gonna fly here to Jeju. And then Jeju to Yangyang because they have direct flights there. Ganun lang ako magplano. Parang vague thing of where I wanna go. Places I wanna go. Even here in Jeju, I've been here last Wednesday and Monday na today. I'm leaving on Wednesday. The thing here in Jeju is medyo tricky with the weather and I don't really like going out ng maulan. Because who likes to go out ng maulan? Yung plans ko here in Jeju was really zero. It is really just basically revolving around the weather. Actually, weather lang talaga. Ganap ko ng mga nakaraan. Okay, I know maulan nung Saturday, I think, or Friday. I know it's gonna rain the whole day nung Friday. So I just stayed in the hotel and did some work or maybe rest a lot kasi nasa luteal phase din ako right now. So yeah, even my plans depend on my menstrual cycle. Yeah, that's why I'm not really the best person to ask when talking about itinerary stuff. Even this place. So, kunyari today. Today, I know that it's just gonna be cloudy. Hindi naman maulan today. I went to Osolokti Museum. And then from there, dun lang nag-isip saan ako pupunta next. And then I found this place on Naver. I use Naver map. Mostly here in Korea, nagdo-drag-drag lang ako kung saan ako pupunta. I found this place kasi mataas yung reviews and parang nice yung view and all that. And they have food, not just drinks. I decided I'm gonna go to this place after the tea museum. My next agenda after this is, I don't really know because I'm gonna look again after ko kumain kung saan ako pupunta next or if I'm just gonna go back to my hotel because this place is really nice. Sobrang ganda ng lugar. Very chill. Very Instagrammable, I would say, if you like taking Instagram photos. So yung next stop ko, hindi ko pa alam saan. Tapos hindi rin ako yung best person to ask on budget stuff kasi dito sa Jeju medyo puro Uber ako and mahal yung Uber actually. It's kung sa Seoul, sometimes it's gonna be just 3 times more than the bus fare or subway fare. Dito, nasa 8 to 10x kapag mag-Uber ka instead of bus. Yeah, that's another thing. How I really travel is, I just really, I don't know, would I say na I just go with my gut or I just go with whatever I think I wanna do for that day? When it comes to traveling, I really don't have a lot of plans. Unless I'm traveling with friends, ganyan. When I travel with friends, of course, may itinerary yan. Hindi siya yung very spontaneous lang. But when I travel alone, it's just really spontaneous. I just go with the flow, I guess. But here in Jeju, sobrang chill. Super, super chill. Actually, sabi ko kanina, diba, I mostly do Uber here in Jeju. But today I did bus. And I kind of regret doing Uber nung mga nakaraan. Kasi since yung Uber, mabilis siya and less stops, of course, point to point lang si Uber. While yung bus, ang daming stops, ang daming sikot-sikot na dinadaanan or route. Today, nag-bus nga ako and parang sabi ko, grabe, parang mas maganda pala mag-bus. Kasi sobrang chill and tutulala ka. Ang dami mo makikita. Busog yung mata mo sa mga nakikita mo. Kahit ultimo bahay lang na may tangerine. Sobrang yun lang yun. Pero parang tuntuwa na ako sa bagay na yun. Yeah, those kind of things. Hindi ko na nakain yung kakain ko kasi ang hirap dumaldal habang kumakain. Pero, yeah, so that's how I really travel. So I'm not really the best person to be asked. But if you're gonna do slow traveling or, which is what I do, I usually stay in a place for a week or more or longer. Here in Korea, may 21 days ako. I've been to Seoul many times, Busan many times, so short days lang yung ni-spend ko doon. And here in Jeju, first time ko, so I spent 7 nights here. And I just really like the feeling of not being rushed, especially when traveling. And I know not everybody has the luxury or has the time freedom to actually slow travel. So I'm grateful for my, I guess, life situation or this life I built. And huge part of this life I built, like I would always say this life I built or this lifestyle I built, because I've learned about lifestyle design in 2021 when I worked with a client who's a digital nomad and a professional speaker. So I've learned about lifestyle design from him and how you can actually design your life, kasi I always thought that kung ano lang hinain sa'yo ng universe, yun na yun. But then, pwede ka pala mag-complain, pwede ka mag-ask ng more. You can really ask for more, or you can really complain if you don't like something, or do things the other way. Craft it or design your life the way you want it. You want time freedom, edi try to find for a job that doesn't really require you so much time but like gives you more money. Or kunyari sa akin, like one criteria I would say sa mga clients na ina-accept ko is that they don't require me to work during their daytime, kasi US mostly yung clients ko. So minsan, of course, they would want you to be awake on their daytime, pero I found that I can do things even though hindi ako gising sa oras na gising nila. So that's one thing, because I'm really not a night owl person. I value my sleep a lot. Sobra. Sleep at like 10 p.m. usually. So, yun, isa yun sa mga parang criteria or parang my standards or whatever when I am choosing the clients I'm gonna work with. That's like one of the ways I design the life, by really being picky with, let's say, the clients I work with, the projects I accept, or even building systems. Of course, hindi naman ako dumating dito lang ng parang bigla na, okay, ganyan na yung life mo. No, when I started traveling in 2021, no, basta after COVID, it was, my life back then was really 80% work, 20% travel, or maybe 90% work, 10% travel. But people would see na nasa ibang lugar na naman ako, but then I was really working most of the time. And I'm not complaining about that kind of life before, but how I got to here, like paunti-unti, okay, 80% work, 20% travel, 60% work, 40% travel. At this point, it's baliktad na, 80% travel, 20% work, or maybe 40% travel, 20% work on my personal stuff, 20% work. It's really how you would like to design your life in that sense. Maybe I should expand in a video on how to actually design your life, but right now I'm just really blabbering or like sharing how I travel.
If something about today felt like a conversation you've been waiting to have, stick around. Because that's exactly what this show is here for. Figuring out life together with me, one honest conversation at a time. If you'd like to stay updated on all my podcast episodes, you can subscribe to this channel if you're watching this on YouTube, or you can give this show a follow on Spotify. I'd also love to hear what you think about the show. Send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram at Figuring Out Life PH. Let's continue to figure out life together, and I'll see you on the next one.